some of the loot that Shane and I picked up at a bunch of garage sales around Dallas. I think we hit like 4 of them, right?
We might have even done 5.
4 or 5, right. So we've had a week to refurbish our items. So let's kind of go through. But one thing I want to point out first, I'm going to share a photo with you. One of the items that I got were these, see those stools underneath the table? So those were sitting in the backyard of somebody's garage sale. I got them for $10 a piece. They're leather with wood. So here's the thing that I want to tell everybody is that take inventory of what's in your home and what you might need, because they weren't useful to them because it was missing a piece.
Right.
But from my table in the corner, it was perfect for like extra seating.
And something else about those stools, we went to that sale last. It was one of the last sales we hit. It was getting late in the day. It was a one-day sale. So we got a steal on them because the lady didn't want to take them home. So the later the day, the better the deal.
Yeah, and you had all sorts of great tips, especially about the glassware and silverware.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this was my project.
Notice how Lisa said she was going to do projects.
Yeah. This is my project.
Here
right
they
here.
are.
So this was again the last sale, and I got this for $5.
Yeah, $5.
And I think anybody else would look and go, oh, it's like this old table. It's cracking with paint and everything, but there is a way to take it from crappy to happy. So show us what to do, Shane.
Yeah, so we've done crappy to happy before with this table. A little bit of sandpaper to take off these rough edges, and then some of our vintage farmhouse paint that we sell at Crooked Creek. It's just a water-based chalk paint. I chose the Carriage House color. It's a light blue, and we can just start painting it on there.
And let me tell you why I didn't paint it at home and why I wanted to do on the show. I actually do have a good reason, because the paint that I have at home is like maybe leftover paint that I've used on walls or whatever.
Right.
And the thing that's great about the paint that you have in your store, and I didn't drive to Waxahachie to get it, so that's why I wanted to do it on the show, is that this is like the no-fault paint, like easy,
and it's forgiving.
Very forgiving.
Right.
And so this is the type of chalk paint that you want to use.
And you actually can see this exact paint is what I did on the dresser. I think
do we have a before
for
picture
this
of
one?
the dresser to show you? Because this was like one of those finds, again, at the last garage sale, so you got a killer deal on it.
I did. Last garage sale, this dresser was white, chippy. The top was in really bad shape. Well, there it is. The hardware was falling off, had a mirror that was with it. Took down the base coat of the top, put a dark stain back on top of it, and then with that same Carriage House, repainted it. Took the hardware off, spray painted it, and then put a gild on top of it so that it just gave it a little kind of a glisten.
Oh, wow. It's really beautiful.
Yeah. She really turned out pretty.
And, I mean, it was like, what, $40 for the...
I got this and a wicker table for $50.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can't beat the deals, and it doesn't take that long to do this. That's what people don't realize.
Yeah, we took this back. The CCF team worked on it and came out with this gorgeous gorgeous dresser and mirror piece with it.
It's beautiful.
That silver tray that we talked about that she said was so pretty with the filigree, using it as a centerpiece, have a dried arrangement in it, and a little creamer with a cloche on top.
Yeah.
The boxes, which Kelly found for us, have a cute little dog on them, cleaned them up, made it into a little planter.
So all sorts of things that you can do and the problem that I get at garage sales is like, okay, I already have a house full of stuff. Like, what do I actually need versus what do I think is cute? What do I think I can repurpose? But
then you have projects.
Yes, then you have projects in the garage and your husband yells at you, and that's a whole other story. This
Probably
bench,
my favorite thing from the whole from our whole shopping trip.
Because this could have been just a very easy repaint situation. There's the before photo of it.
So this is a piano bench. You see this a lot. Everybody ditches the piano. The only thing keeps the bench. With this, we took and we put a batting on it and then some vintage fabric, painted the legs. And Shelly at Crooked Creek is the one that she put this together for us. The fabric is actually off of an old couch. We had an old couch cushion, picked it up for $5, got the bench for $5, and then Shelly's time. So we're looking at probably a $25 piece of as far as what we have in it.
So that's a great tip also, is when you're garage sailing and you see a piece of fabric that's on a chair, on a big pillow or something, and you think you might be able to repurpose just the fabric, go ahead and buy it, and then you've got a piece of fabric. So this is just really cute, like at the end of a bed or just as like a little focal point of a room.
Yeah, if you've got a place to put on your shoes, it's a great, and it's got storage inside, so don't throw those piano benches away, and you can get them for literally $5 at every garage sale.
That was $5, wasn't it?
It was $5, yeah.
I think we did an awesome job.
We did a great job.
We're going to do this again. We had so much fun with these projects, and you can find all of the stuff that Shane found by going to Crooked Creek Farms in Waxahachie. This pretty little girl is going to be on sale there. And by the way, we also used a couple of iPhone apps to help us find some of the great sales. One is called the Yard Sale Treasure Map. It costs about $2, but it's worth it. If you're going to be garage sailing every weekend, totally worth it. The other is free. It's called GSALR.com, and we'll put those on our website for you you to find, but it was really handy having those
It was nice
in our
being
phone.
able to flip through those.
Yeah, and it just puts a whole map up for you, and you can just hit all your garage sales. It's fun. Okay, our Weekend Insiders are up next with Megan Jones. Stick around to see what they've got cooking for your weekend plans.